their own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist. You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Here's Hawes.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Just 5 on the clock. Hawes with the block.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, he didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game time.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Walker against Lowry. And here's Walker. Got it off in time, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off. And so we conclude the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Patrick Patterson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Lowry. And it's Joseph in at the shooting guard. And Walker kicks to Zeller. He dishes it to Lamb. And it's Toronto with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Patterson against Williams. It's DeRozan with the drive, and the shot is good. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And guys, there's no doubt Walker has a lot of the... tools needed to be a great point guard, but his shooting percentage is really what has kept him from making the leap. Just not as consistent. as he needs to be, and a lot of it has to do with shot selection. That also has to improve.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Joseph. And Patterson kicks to Joseph. Raptors moving the ball around. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Just thinking again about Kemba Walker's field goal percentage, Greg. You were talking about shot under 40%, Clark, from the floor last year.
Yeah, and I think so much of shooting percentage is a function of shot selection. That's 3 out of the last 4 seasons now under 40% for Kemba. In order to be an elite point guard, that number's got to go up.
Patterson, that's good.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Outside for Lowry. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. Now Lowry, 9 points in the game so far, and there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his first foul of the game. Kaminsky is checked in for Charlotte. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For the tie, Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here. Well, you know, you look at the Raptors, and they improved in a number of ways last season, but their bench play was one of their bigger improvements. I mean, they had one of the weaker benches in the league in 2014, but they flipped that around last year.
Here's Lamb, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Lowry with the block, and they'll keep possession. Batum inside the three-point line. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. It's DeRozan with the drive. Second chance shot, that's good. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there, getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does. Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here is Lowry. He's got 11.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Biyombo. Here's Patterson. Here's Joseph. It's tipped. It's tipped. Fast break Toronto. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The Hornets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal. Substitution for your Hornets.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness.